So I asked you guys on Instagram what video topic you wanted to see included here in our March Madness series, and an overwhelming response of you guys said you wanted to see my experience with the curly girl hair method. If you've been on this channel before, you know that in the last few months I have tried a few things with the curly girl method, seeing what worked, what didn't work, what rules I thought were good, and which rules I just threw out the window. So today we are here to chat about the curly girl hair method. If you've tried this, let me know down below in the comment section. If you're new here, be sure to click that subscribe button to be updated for each and every future video. First and foremost, my hair is naturally curly. I'm trying to get as much of it here in the viewfinder as possible for you all. This hair actually isn't too bad when it comes to blow drying it straight. I do use the Revlon styler when it does go straight, but being home in quarantine, I've been trying to grow my hair out. Last June or July of 2020, I went from having hair this length up above my shoulders. I donated, I want to say 8 to 10 inches to a charity called Wigs for Kids. They make wigs for children with terminal illness, cancer, and it's just a wonderful organization I wanted to be able to give to. So in an effort to grow it back out, and yes, I'm looking at it in the viewfinder just to see what it's doing today. It has a mind of its own. In an effort to grow it out, I started researching the curly girl method. And if you have yet to actually search that in Google, please be prepared for a plethora of websites, forums, YouTube videos, Facebook groups, just almost like a cult-like following, and they're gonna tell you these rules that you must follow. And at first I thought, oh yeah, I will do it. I will follow it. I will see just how curly I can make my naturally kind of curly-ish wavy hair. After reading a few of them, I threw some of those rules out the window, but there were a few that I did keep. So today I'm gonna talk to you guys about everything that I use, and they all are here on my desk. Some might be allowed in the curly girl method and others are absolute no-nos, but I do them anyway, and I have still seen success with my hair. If you also break rules, let me know which ones you break down below. Rebel life. All right, when it comes to wash days, the first thing I will do is I will obviously shower. The first rule that I break is I do not have a new set of shampoo and conditioners that don't have the sulfates and the parabens. I think for Christmas, my parents got me like a Shea Moisture shampoo and conditioner set, but I also on a more regular basis will use Suave Professionals from the grocery store. I've never had any issues with them, but I know that they are not curly girl approved. Sorry, I did not go run over to my shower, and this is a one-take video, so I'm not gonna edit as much as possible, but just know that sometimes I will use approved shampoo and conditioner, but 9 times out of 10, I will just use Suave Professionals. I should also note I do not wash my hair every single day, 1 to 2 times a week maximum. But after I shower, the first thing that I do is I comb it out gently with my wide tooth comb. This is what I use. I'll get out of the shower. I will not use a towel. I will use a cotton t-shirt, which I do think is approved in the curly girl method. I will get as much moisture out of my hair as I can. And then once that is done, I will part it into sections and I will comb through it while it is still sopping wet. Wide tooth comb works well for me. And then after I have brushed it out, the next thing I use is this Garnier Fructis Style Curl Treatment. Guys, all these things I'm talking about, A, are not sponsored, and B, were things I already had in my house when I decided to do the curly girl method, because what really turned me off was these people telling me I needed a whole new closet. I needed a whole new set of shampoos, conditioners, styling treatments, oils, and I just wasn't about that life, and I did not want to do it. So this Garnier style defining curl treatment is what I use next after combing it through. I don't know if it's gonna actually focus, but this is what I use. I'll flip the hair over, take a little bit of this, put it into my hands, and then I will scrunch it into my hair. First I'll rake it. You can look that up. Raking is just where you take it through to make sure it is evenly distributed onto the hair. And then while I'm still turned over raking the hair, I will take a little bit of this LA Looks Flexible Hold Level 8 styling gel. This I will put a little bit into my hands. I will not rake this. I will put it in my hands and I will scrunch my hair. Now, to make sure I don't spend a large amount of time with this process, I also use, it's in my pocket, I use my cell phone on the timer, and I will make sure that I'll spend maybe 30 seconds with this, 30 seconds to a minute scrunching, and then once that is all done, I will take this diffuser attachment. It goes right onto my blow dryer, nothing fancy. This is actually from my mom when I went to college. She gave me this diffuser. It's from Vidal Sassoon, which I don't think exists anymore, but you can tell me down below if it still does. This attaches right onto my hair dryer. The rule I break here, I will put it on hot. I will put it somewhere between medium and high. Hair still flipped over, and I part it into sections. If I'm bent over, I will do my left section first for 30 seconds. Then I will do the middle front 30 seconds, and then my right side. Then I'll go back to my left, then I'll do middle back. So it's like 3 sections, front and back. And I will use my phone a lot in this side. I'll use my phone a lot during this process because I'll make sure I have 30 seconds on each of the sections. And I try to do them both twice. So 30 seconds left front, 30, 30, and then in the back, that's 3 minutes, and I'll do it one more time. So 6 minutes with this, and then when it's all done, I will flip the hair back up, and then I will just take the diffuser, turn it on high, and I'll just do this back and forth for about a minute or two. I'm trying to get the roots as dry as possible because the hair's getting long enough where it would start to weigh down the roots, and I want as much body as possible. So a minute here, then I will put all of that away. The next step I do takes the longest, but I will take 2 claw clips and I will take the hair, brush it all back. So I'll do that right now. Brush it all the way back, and I will take it in sections. I won't make a part, but I'll take a section, grab it in the front, pinch, and then I'll push forward, and then I will clip here. Do the same thing on the other side. Now that it's dry, I won't redo, and I'll clip here. So for a little bit, I will have all of my hair pinned back but pushed up for volume. That's a little bit exaggerated, but just to show you. And then I will go and do things for about 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes up to an hour. If I've got chores or editing or emails, I will go do that. I'll even sometimes do my chores, come back and do my makeup, and then I will come back into the bathroom, take these pins out, flip my hair over, which I'll actually do right now. So flip my hair over. I will run my fingers through the scalp just to kind of break up the curls. Now I'm gonna use my viewfinder here, and then I will use just my fingernails to set my part. Notice how I'm doing back and forth on the scalp. I'm trying not to brush through the hair, trying to build as much volume as I can. And then I can take a little bit on the side. And then I will typically wear it down, maybe pin the front back with some bobby pins. If I'm going somewhere that I want to be a little more formal, I will pin here in the front and then on the side, and then wear big earrings. If you guys want like a week in my life of just hairstyles where I show you how I can go an entire week with different hairstyles, let me know down below and give this video a huge thumbs up. The last thing I use is if I am styling and I'm going somewhere. This is definitely not curly girl approved. I use this Garnier Fructis Full Control Hairspray. To be honest, I don't have any hairspray in this hair right now. I did shower this morning and I did do the wide tooth comb. I did the Garnier curl treatment, the LA looks. Honestly, I had to go really quick today because my husband brought home lunch. I probably did about 5 minutes with this, pinned it up, and then because I was filming and I wanted to make sure I didn't have any flyaways, I used this Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. I do not know if this is curly girl approved, but probably not. It probably has silicone in it. I have no idea. But I use that just on the ends. My tips to you guys, if you even want tips, I would recommend putting all your products from your ears down. That way your scalp doesn't get greasy and oily as fast. That is what helps me not have to wash nearly as often. I would also recommend making sure you have the time to do an entire wash routine. This is not a style and go kind of thing for curly girls, but I have 6 other days of the week that I can wake up with dry hair. I do sleep with it up in a twisted bun. If you guys once again want to see like a week in my life of hairstyles, let me know. I'll even show you how I sleep with it at night, but this has been my experience with the curly girl hair method. If you are looking to try this, let me know what does work for you. Let me know what YouTubers you watch. I've been trying to get into it more just to kind of grow my hair out as quickly as possible. For full transparency, I do straighten my hair about once or twice a month, depending if I'm going somewhere, which really isn't that often, or if I'm filming something and I want straight hair, then I will do that. I do find that when I straighten it now, it is a lot thicker because I'm taking better care of it majority of the time, and I'm not stripping it by washing it every single day. But you guys asked for it. That is my current experience with the curly girl hair method. Long story short, I went and researched it, picked what products and techniques and strategies I liked, threw the rest out the window, and this is currently what we are working with. Hopefully it can continue to grow out. I really like where it is now. If it could just grow like just 4 or 5 more inches, that would be great. I think I will do a style video if you guys want to see it. But you guys, thank you for checking this video out. Make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys for another March Madness video tomorrow. Bye!